Did it ever cross your mind how the space race, an era of technological leaps and bounds, was ignited? It all began in an era of Cold War tensions between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This was a time of intense rivalry, a relentless tug of war, where each nation sought to outdo the other, not just in military prowess, but in scientific and technological advancements as well. Then, in the year 1957, a groundbreaking event shook the world, especially the United States. The Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite into space. This satellite was none other than Sputnik, a sphere of metal just 23 inches in diameter, weighing a mere 184 pounds. Yet its impact was colossal. It was a feat of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity, and a bold statement to the world. The Soviets had taken the first leap into the great cosmic frontier. Sputnik's launch was met with a mixture of awe and trepidation. People around the globe could look up at the night sky and see this tiny speck of light hurtling across the stars. It was a sight that sparked wonder and curiosity, yet also a sense of unease. If the Soviets could launch a satellite into space, what else were they capable of? In the United States, Sputnik's launch caused a seismic shock. The nation that prided itself on its technological superiority had been outdone. This was a wake-up call. If they were to maintain their status as a world leader, they needed to catch up, and fast. Thus, the space race was kicked into high gear. The launch of Sputnik was indeed the spark that ignited the space race. It marked the dawn of a new era, a time where mankind would reach for the stars, and nothing would ever be the same again. This tiny satellite, this beacon in the night sky, set in motion a series of events that would forever change our understanding of the universe and our place within it. But how did the Soviets achieve this monumental feat in such a short span of time, you may ask? The birth of Sputnik was indeed a marvel of its time, a product of an intense and swift development process executed by some of the most brilliant minds of the era. The conception of Sputnik began under the watchful eye of Sergei Korolev, a visionary scientist known as the father of the Soviet space program. Guided by Korolev's ambition and drive, a team of dedicated engineers and scientists set about making the dream of space exploration a reality. The challenges they faced were immense. The technology was unproven, the theoretical knowledge patchy at best, and the pressure of time was relentless. Yet they pressed on, fueled by the desire to make their mark on the annals of human history. With each passing day, they delved deeper into the mysteries of space travel, overcoming obstacles and pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. They developed new materials, invented new technologies, and formulated new theories, all in the pursuit of this singular goal. The result was Sputnik, a shining beacon of human ingenuity, a testament to the power of determination and the spirit of exploration. It was a marvel of engineering, a sphere of metal and electronics that defied the pull of gravity and dared to venture into the unknown. Yet the speed and efficiency with which the Soviets achieved this feat was shrouded in mystery. Questions were raised, suspicions were voiced, and theories were proposed, but the truth remained elusive. The Soviets had outpaced the world, and the world could only wonder how. Perhaps the answer lies in the spirit of the times, a spirit of competition and ambition, a spirit that drove nations to strive for greatness and individuals to reach for the stars. Or perhaps it lies in the strength of the Soviet space program, a program that was as much a product of determination and ingenuity as it was of science and technology. The birth of Sputnik was shrouded in as much mystery as it was in marvel. On that day, the world looked up at the night sky, not with fear or trepidation, but with awe and wonder. For the first time, mankind had reached beyond the confines of our planet, and the possibilities seemed endless. But what did the launch of this tiny, beeping sphere from the cosmos mean for the world? Imagine, if you will, the year is 1957. Humanity has just witnessed the birth of the space age with the launch of Sputnik. This was no ordinary event. It was a paradigm shift that would change the course of history forever. As that tiny sphere beeped its way across the night sky, it sparked a mixture of fear and fascination in people everywhere. From the quiet suburbs of America to the bustling streets of Moscow, people craned their necks to catch a glimpse of this celestial intruder. For many, It was a symbol of the unknown, a harbinger of change. The world had suddenly become a smaller place, and the vast expanse of space seemed tantalizingly within our grasp. But it wasn't just the common folk who were affected. Governments and institutions around the world were spurred into action. The launch of Sputnik had, in essence, sounded a clarion call. The race was on to catch up with the Soviets, and the United States in particular felt the pressure. In the years that followed, we saw an unprecedented acceleration in technological development. The focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM education, increased dramatically. Classrooms across America were filled with young, eager minds, all dreaming of reaching the stars. The space race had begun, and it was a race that would push the boundaries of human knowledge and capabilities. Sputnik's impact wasn't confined to just science and tech. It permeated every facet of society, from popular culture to politics, and even the way we view our place in the universe. It was a wake-up call that forced us to look beyond our own planet and consider the vast, uncharted territories that lay beyond. Sputnik's launch was a wake-up call that reverberated around the globe. It changed our perspective, our ambitions, and our world. In many ways, we are still feeling its impact today as we continue to explore the final frontier. And what is the legacy of Sputnik more than half a century later? In the grand scheme of things, Sputnik was merely a metal sphere, roughly the size of a beach ball, transmitting a simple radio signal. Yet its impact on our world, our technology, and our perception of the cosmos is immense. Sputnik sparked a revolution in thought and technological innovation that still reverberates today. It was the harbinger of the space age, an era marked by rapid advancements in science and technology. It was the catalyst that propelled us, as a species, into the cosmos, challenging us to reach beyond our earthly confines. The launch of Sputnik marked the beginning of the space race, a competition between superpowers that would eventually lead us to the moon and beyond. It was a wake-up call for the United States, prompting them to accelerate their own space program. It was the spark that led to the creation of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, just a year later in 1958. Sputnik's legacy is not just in the stars, but also here on Earth. The technology and knowledge gained from the pursuit of space exploration have had far-reaching effects. Satellites, descendants of Sputnik, now orbit our planet, providing us with a wealth of vital services, from GPS navigation to weather forecasting, from telecommunications to scientific research. The moon landing, arguably the pinnacle of human achievement in space to date, was a direct consequence of Sputnik's launch. It was a testament to human ingenuity, courage, and determination, inspired in part by that little metal sphere that once orbited our planet. Sputnik changed the course of human history. It expanded our horizons, literally and figuratively. It made us spacefarers, explorers of the final frontier. It ignited our collective imagination, inspiring generations to dream, to innovate, and to reach for the stars. The legacy of Sputnik extends far beyond its time, shaping our world as we know it today. As the first chapter of the space race closed, what did the future hold? An era characterized by rivalry and competition had come to an end, but what was dawning was far more exciting, far more promising. With the legacy of Sputnik etched in the annals of history, the world of space exploration was ready for a brave new chapter, an era of international cooperation. The close of the space race saw nations shifting their gaze from the finish line to the horizon. It wasn't about who got there first anymore. It was about exploring the uncharted, unraveling the unknown, and doing it together. The International Space Station, a testament to this newfound unity, has become a beacon of shared exploration, research, and discovery. But let's not forget that the mystery and excitement of space exploration still persist. The cosmos continues to be this vast, unending expanse of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. The more we discover, the more questions we seem to have. What lies beyond our solar system? Are we alone in the universe? The answers to these questions might be elusive, but they are not beyond our reach. The future of space exploration is a canvas yet to be painted. It's a story yet to be written. Will we colonize Mars? Will we find life on other planets? Will we go beyond our galaxy? The possibilities are as infinite as the universe itself. The spirit of Sputnik lives on, not just in the satellites that orbit our planet today, but in every scientist, astronaut, and space enthusiast who looks up at the night sky with wonder and curiosity. From Sputnik to now, the journey of space exploration is a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity, a journey that continues to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. We've come a long way since that first artificial satellite was launched into space, and yet, we're just getting started. The end of one era marked the beginning of another, and the future, it seems, is as vast and as mysterious as the universe itself. So let's keep exploring, because the best is yet to come.